He meets her, he wins her heart, he marries her. To set the scene for the key moments in our lives, it's important to choose the right decor. Here are 3 decors, 3 restaurants, 3 memorable moments, and 3 completely different atmospheres.
Hello.
Welcome to the Refectoire.
It was while clicking his Asterix glass against her Titov glass that they first spoke to each other. How's that for a good way of breaking the ice?
We had a real stroke of luck, really, didn't we?
No, not at all.
No, we were lucky enough to find somewhere that was just what we were looking for and in a good location. So obviously we went for it. We wanted the restaurant to have a designer look and at the same time to come up with some playful ideas. We wanted to have some fun with the decor, as you can see with the plates and the glasses. The lamps are designed by Douglas Mont. He made these lamps specially for us, yeah? He did a drawing, then showed it to us, and we said, okay.
The wall painting is by a group of artists that we found on our website, www.shoboshobo.com. Again, the process was more or less the same. We let them do what they wanted. So there are 15 characters around a table, which is a bit like the idea of a refectory. Then you can see there are lots of other little stories going on, kind of like a crazy dream or a nightmare, which is great because you can spend hours just looking at it. The basic idea behind this restaurant was that we wanted to find lots of little things that remind us of other things, lots of tongue-in-cheek references. When people come here, generally speaking, they want something a bit different to happen.
And something did happen. A few days later, to win her heart, he took her to a warm and sensual restaurant.
Welcome to Troyes.
In fact, I designed this space like a chef might prepare a dish, if you know what I mean. A dish full of tastes and different ingredients. The composition of the orange and the red, the platforms, the brown. There is a connection throughout. They are very close and ultimately they work together really, really well. All right, the colors are quite daring, but they work.
We wanted to break up the uniform blocks of color on the walls a little. So we added this wallpaper from the 60s, because the overall look of the restaurant is very 60s. The restaurant is called Toi, so you in French, because above all we wanted the place to have a friendly feel. And I think that the colors and shapes that we chose really play a part in that.
Inevitably, a few months later, he pops the question, and for that you need a setting that is beautiful without being too formal, but unforgettable in every way, from the plates to the toilets.
Welcome to the Carré des Feuillants.
2 Michelin stars mean top quality food, and the chef Alain Dutournier is also in love, but in his case it's with haute cuisine. The lucky lady will not be disappointed.
On a plate, I like there to be, at the very most, 3 elements. And for the decor, I also wanted something very pure. So we went for metal. And we also liked the idea of cement. The only thing left over from the former decor are these chandelier-style ceiling lights, which were made back in 1985 in Murano. And each light was designed to match a room, which is why they are in these different colors. We decided to keep these lights because we like the way they look, a bit incongruous here, and they also add a touch of femininity to the overall look, which is slightly masculine. We created this atrium under a glass ceiling to let the daylight in. And from here, we can see the kitchen, over here. So the guests can look in, keep an eye on what it is that we are preparing for them. I wanted seating that would be very comfortable, while taking up the absolute minimum amount of space. It caused quite a bit of discussion. Everyone wanted the seats to be raised for more comfort, while I was set on something lower. In the end, we found a compromise thanks to this special foam. Like I told the others, in Formula 1 cars or fighter planes, they must have found a solution. So we discovered this foam, which has minimal volume but maximum comfort. So here we have a glass that has been designed and calculated so that the relationship between the top and the bottom of the glass develops the notes of the wine. When you move the glass, the scent is really liberated. So the qualities are very pronounced, but the defects are too. So there's no room for error. We could call them ruthless glasses. This Venus statue that I found, before it was in the upper courtyard, but I wanted to put it in this ancient well. So, in these quite grey surroundings, we wanted to bring in some luminosity with this blue-eyed Venus, who watches over the men who come in here.
So, in this romantic story, the things to be remembered are the graphic effect on the walls, the cartoon glasses that we'll not want to borrow from our children for dinner parties, the fabulous result of red, orange and pink, and the modern and effective subtlety of noble materials and slate grey, which gives character without darkening the decor.